In a quiet town surrounded by rolling hills and golden fields, there lived a young man named Arjun. He was known not for his talents, nor for great success, but for his constant complaints. If the sun rose too hot, he grumbled. If the rain fell too long, he sighed. If work was hard, he blamed his luck. Arjun believed life had been unfair to him. He worked at a small repair shop in the marketplace. Every morning, he would drag his feet to work, already convinced that the day would be exhausting and disappointing. "Nothing good ever happens to me," he often muttered. One day, as he sat outside the shop, staring at the dusty road, an old traveler stopped nearby. The traveler carried a small bag and a walking stick. His clothes were simple, but his face shone with peace. "Why do you look so troubled, young man?" the traveler asked gently. Arjun shrugged. "Because life is hard. I work all day, yet I have nothing. Others are more successful. Others are happier. I don't see the point of trying anymore." The traveler sat beside him. "Tell me," he said, "what did you expect when you woke up this morning?" Arjun frowned. "Expected? Nothing. I knew it would be another tiring, useless day." The traveler smiled softly. "And so it became exactly that." Arjun looked confused. "What do you mean?" The traveler picked up two small seeds from the ground and placed them in Arjun's palm. "These are seeds. If you plant one and water it every day, it will grow. If you ignore the other, it will wither. Your thoughts are like these seeds. The one you water will grow." Arjun stared at the seeds. "Are you saying my thoughts control my life?" "Not control everything," the traveler replied, "but they control how you see everything, and how you see life shapes how you live it." Arjun laughed lightly. "So if I just think positive thoughts, money will fall from the sky?" The traveler chuckled. "No, my son. Positive thinking is not magic. It is strength. It gives you courage to act, patience to endure, and clarity to see opportunities." Before leaving, the traveler said one last thing. "Tomorrow morning, wake up and say, 'Today is a new chance.' Say it with belief, then act like it is true." Arjun didn't fully believe the traveler, but something about his calm voice stayed with him. The next morning, Arjun opened his eyes and remembered the words. He felt silly, but he whispered, "Today is a new chance." Nothing extraordinary happened. The sun still shone hot. The shop was still small, but when the first customer arrived with a broken bicycle, instead of sighing, Arjun greeted him warmly. He worked carefully and finished the repair faster than usual. The customer smiled. "You're good at this," he said. "I'll tell others about your shop." That small compliment stayed with Arjun all day. The next morning, he said it again. "Today is a new chance." This time, when a difficult repair came in, instead of thinking, "This is impossible," he told himself, "I can learn this." He focused patiently. It took hours, but he fixed it. Word began to spread that Arjun was hard-working and reliable. Weeks passed. Arjun noticed something strange. The more he believed each day was a new chance, the more energy he had. The more he focused on what he could do instead of what he lacked, the more confident he became. One evening, the shop owner approached him. "Arjun," he said, "I've been watching you. Your attitude has changed. Customers ask for you by name. I want to offer you a partnership." Arjun was stunned. Months ago, he would have said this was impossible. But now, he felt ready. Years later, Arjun owned the largest repair shop in town. He hired young workers and trained them with patience. But more importantly, he shared something greater than technical skills. Whenever a worker complained, Arjun would hand them two small seeds and say, "The one you water will grow." One day, while walking through the marketplace, Arjun spotted the old traveler sitting under a tree. His heart filled with gratitude. "Sir," Arjun called out, You changed my life. The traveler smiled knowingly. No, he said gently, you changed your thinking. That changed your life. Arjun nodded. He finally understood. Life had not suddenly become easier. There were still problems, losses, and difficult days. But positive thinking had given him something powerful: belief. And belief had turned effort into opportunity. He realized that when he expected failure, he saw obstacles. When he expected growth, he saw lessons. When he expected disappointment, he noticed every flaw. But when he expected possibility, he noticed every chance. The power of positive thinking was not about ignoring pain or pretending problems did not exist. It was about choosing hope over fear. It was about saying, I may not control everything, but I control my attitude. And attitude changes everything. So if you wake up tomorrow feeling uncertain, remember Arjun and his 2 seeds. Ask yourself, which thought will you water today? Because the truth is simple and powerful. The life you experience tomorrow begins with the thoughts you choose today, and that choice can change everything.